What is it like dating a Taurus woman? That's what this video is all about. Now, Taurus is an earth sign, but it's also ruled by the planet Venus. Side note, Venus also co-rules Libra. That makes Taurus women very physical, very sensual. There's a strong emphasis for Taurus women on physical sensuality and physical appearance, comfort, luxury. If you're interested in a Taurus woman, or you're dating one, or you've been in a relationship with one for a while, you're gonna need to know this. Taurus women love physical comforts. They love luxurious items. They love going out for really nice dinners. They love having like a nice home. Doesn't necessarily mean that they need like a sugar daddy or someone who's just gonna completely take care of all their needs for them. In fact, a Taurus woman is actually one of the more independent signs. A lot of Taurus women actually would like to have their own independent source of income. They would actually like to support themselves independent of any kind of a relationship. But having said that, they still love a partner that's going to spoil them a little bit, that's going to take them out, buy them nice things. Not all the time, but you know, they love receiving gifts. They love beautiful experiences. A Taurus woman, for example, would love like going out to a tasting menu at a restaurant, like a nice restaurant, and getting to taste and do things with their hands and try a lot of different kinds of foods and like have nice wine and be able to look at, you know, their date of their partner. Like that's such a Taurus woman experience. Having said that, the earth in them grounds them a little bit more and it makes them super practical. So a lot of Taurus women honestly will love as much going out to like a local mom and pop basic chain restaurant and just like having a night out with someone that she loves. Doesn't even have to be super fancy, but a Taurus woman will appreciate the effort that you put into just planning a night like that and carrying it out. A Taurus woman's interest in physical appearance and clothing and item and accessories, it looks a lot different from one Taurus woman to the next, right? Like you could have a very girly, very feminine or traditionally feminine Taurus woman that, you know, loves to go shop at like Sephora and whatever the other, you know, loves to have all her makeup and products and loves to get dolled up and all this stuff. Like very beautiful, like not that uncommon as far as women go, but like sometimes it's just a little extra with Taurus women. On the other hand, you could also have like a super crunchy Taurus woman that's not so into the makeup and all the stuff, but maybe she's just like really into outdoor stuff. And so she has all the coats from like North Face and Patagonia, and she like has a lifetime membership to REI and has the gear and all this stuff. She's got the shoes, she's got the hokas, she's got the cool water bottle, you know? And Taurus women, to their credit, they are extremely cool. Regardless of what they're into, they care about how they present themselves. They love the comforts of a hobby. They love nice things. Venus, which rules Taurus, speaks to not just things we find beautiful, not just how we give and show love, how we receive and give affection. I mean, it does speak to those. It also speaks to how we create comfort and how we create harmony in our lives. And so Taurus women, if you're dating one or in a relationship with one, they're very attuned to what makes you physically feel comfortable and happy and what creates harmony in the home and in the relationship. So while we can say all these things that, oh, like Taurus women are so extra and they, you know, need all these things, maybe they're a little materialistic, whatever. In return, they're very attuned to the needs of their partner. They really understand how to love and how to nurture their partner, and they want to do it because as a sign that's ruled by Venus, they get a satisfaction out of creating that harmony. It's not in the same way that Libra does, where Libra is all, you know, so attuned to harmony. Taurus and Taurus women are more on the comfort side. It's the comfort approach to harmony. So while a Taurus woman will enjoy going out and having these really romantic experiences, they'll also really enjoy cooking your favorite meal inside. They will create a beautiful ambiance and a beautiful home. You go into a Taurus woman's apartment or house and it's just like, she knows how to decorate. She like has all the candles. And like if you're a person or like someone that doesn't have a good sense of interior design, it's so fun to go into our apartment because it's like, ooh, I feel like I'm in like an Anthropology or like the mall or something. Very comfortable. What's your favorite food? What are the things that help you relax at night? A Taurus woman is so attuned to that, and she's so good at providing those things for you, especially in times when you're not good at providing for yourself. Taurus women are not typically very independent. They want to be close to their partner. They want to be close in all forms of the word, right? They really appreciate quality time and physical touch especially, right? They're not the kind of partners that want to go off and do their own thing for like a week, 2 weeks, and then like see their partner when they see them. No, it's like when they're in a relationship and they really care about the person they're dating, or they like you, or they're starting to date you, they want to hang out with you, they want to spend time with you, they want to go out, they also want to spend nights in with you. Give a Taurus woman a lot of loyalty, give her attention, give her security, and just treat her right. And you have someone that's going to be so stable and so reliable for you, and is just not going to cause drama in your life. She's going to be truly a tremendous partner. So this means two things. If you're just starting out in dating a Taurus woman, it's still early stages, don't wait too long before you say like, look, this is what I want in the relationship. I want this type of commitment. Can we be exclusive? Will you be my girlfriend? Will you marry me? It's easy to dilly-dally and lollygag around some of those things because a Taurus woman is so patient and good and steady and reliable that like she's not going to make a big fuss if those kind of milestones are taking longer than maybe she would like. But also like don't take advantage of that. If you know how you feel, if you know what you want, do it. Back it up. If anything, the flaw of a Taurus woman is that she's actually a little bit too patient, or sometimes she's too willing to make a commitment to someone a little too early before that person has really revealed themselves, that their actions back up their words, and that they do actually kind of know what they want and they're acting on it. Poor Taurus women can sometimes get burned. They make a commitment, or they're loyal to someone early on, and then they experience rejection, or something else happens. Or a Taurus woman commits to a longer term partner for several years, and they can sometimes ignore red flags or concerns or signs that maybe a relationship isn't going to have longer term legs until they're like several years in, and it's like, shit, this is definitely not gonna work. There's a big risk of, the sunk cost fallacy, where a Taurus woman is, well, I've put in all this time, right? So like, I still wanna make this work, which is admirable, and that's Taurus woman's supreme strength, but it can also bite you in the butt. Taurus women tend to be very endearing, just very adorable, girl next door type persona, because they're really just not asking for a whole lot. They're not super complex, they're not trying to play games, they're not usually trying to hide the ball. They're very direct, they're very literal, and so you should be with them as well. If you say something, you should follow through on it. Or if you make a promise, follow through on it. If you consistently make promises and don't follow through and don't have integrity, that really cuts away at the integrity of the relationship. It slowly erodes the trust of a Taurus woman, and it's gonna cause problems down the road, because a Taurus woman expects integrity. She will usually give it, and if she's giving it, you should, give it in return. Otherwise, there's just gonna be an imbalance in the relationship, and it's probably not gonna work. If you're in a committed relationship with a Taurus woman, that's something that she's not gonna wanna hide. That's something that she wants to celebrate. She wants to make it public. If she's into social media, she'll wanna post it on social media and share pictures of you as a couple. When you're out in public, she's not gonna shy away from public displays of affection. She wants to hold your hand. She wants to link arms. Taurus women want that consistency and harmony throughout their whole lives. Whereas some signs, maybe like a Pisces or a Scorpio woman, if they're in love with someone, like they kind of don't really give a heck if other people disprove, or their friends or family disprove of their partner. I mean, they don't love it and it's not great, but the love for their partner will kind of trump all that. It's not that that can't be the case for a Taurus woman, but by and large, they want there to be more harmony. Like they want their family to love their partner. They want their friends to love their partner. They want their partner to be friends with their friends. They want their partner to be part of their family, They don't want to have to compartmentalize the relationship. That is sometimes why Taurus women are a little bit long to hang on to a relationship that maybe shouldn't work or isn't meant to work, because they kind of want to integrate the relationship with all these parts of their life. It's really hard and fragmenting and chaotic for a breakup, right? Because it's like not just a breakup with this person, it's the friends are breaking up with the partner, the family's gonna ask about the partner was literally a part of every part of the Taurus woman's life. And so a breakup means that when she goes and experiences all those things now, independently or single, she's going to always kind of be reminded of the relationship. Again, that's assuming that she has positive feelings or that the breakup was sad for her. Sometimes signs that are opposite each other do kind of mirror each other in weird ways. Taurus is opposite of Scorpio. Sometimes they seem like very polar opposite signs, but a Taurus's desire to bring the relationship into all different parts of their life lead to this mode of like total upheaval in reinvention after a breakup. And that's similar to Scorpio. Scorpio also engages in this total upheaval after a breakup. But for Scorpio, it's much less because they've done things to make that so, and it's more just Scorpio's emotions that are unconsciously making it an upheaval moment. Just a side note, but I find kind of interesting. That's why even when the person that Taurus is dating like makes a mistake, F's up repeatedly, Taurus woman usually gives him or her a lot of chances. Taurus woman is not usually the one strike and you're out type of person. Again, she's very patient, she's understanding. But again, don't take it for granted. Otherwise, over time, that is going to create some resentment. You don't want her thinking like, oh man, am I just kind of waiting around for something that's like really not worth it? Once that idea starts building momentum, it's not great for the relationship, obviously. It causes imbalance, resentment is always a poison to relationships, but it also means that a Taurus woman is gonna kind of start slowly pulling away. Again, because Taurus woman is always about creating harmony, right, and comfort in the relationship and in her life. And if the relationship kind of keeps getting out of balance and it's not equal, she's going to start kind of trying to create harmony in other ways. And if there's not an outright breakup, I mean, she'll start at least moving her pieces in her life in a way that the breakup is going to be a little bit easier to bear. That's why if you're dating a Taurus woman, you have to be even careful about what you say. If you've been dating 1 or 2 months and you're out like drinking a bottle of wine somewhere remotely by the stars and it's super romantic, and you're looking into her eyes and you're saying, babe, like someday we're gonna get married, you know? And maybe you were just a little bit drunk on the romance, maybe a little drunk on the wine, just said it, and maybe your intentions were good. Like a Taurus woman will remember that. She'll be like, okay, we're getting married. You better make it happen. Like, she won't forget. You can't leave her hanging like that. You have to follow through. Taurus is literally probably one of the top 2, top 3 most loyal signs in the entire zodiac. She will stand by you if you really water and take care of the relationship. Sometimes some Taurian women can be more bohemian and they want to live a life of travel and vagabonding and going from place to place, not knowing what's going to happen. Like, there's always exceptions. But as a general rule, that's not really Taurus woman. Taurus woman places a lot of meaning and sentimentality and love in objects and material security. She wants to collect things. Possessions give that security. She wants to lay down roots. She wants to have a home. She wants to build a home with a partner, not just live in a house or live with you in an apartment or something. She wants to build a home, both psychologically, emotionally, materially. Like, she wants to live in a house with all that stuff. The other thing to keep in mind when dating or being in a relationship with a Taurus woman, and this goes both for the people they're dating as well as Taurus woman, you yourself. Taurus women have pretty strong ideas and values. They have a good sense of what they want in life. They know what they value and they know what they want to do. Everybody goes through a process of exploration and thinking about what they want. But like, once Taurus woman settles on that, that's what she wants. And so if you're starting and thinking about like taking a relationship from more of a casual or early stage to more committed stage, you really have to ask and talk about the important questions. Like, what do you value? What do you really want? Because these aren't things that are just gonna kind of like resolve themselves over the course of a relationship if there's already conflict in the beginning. Make sure what both partners want are truly compatible. Taurian women usually are not going to bend on what they want. They don't want to make compromises. They want what they want, and they want someone that wants the same things and is going to help manifest them. And I would say one of Taurus women's cons or bad traits is inherently connected to that. Sometimes Taurus woman has little patience or little tolerance for having a very radical change in perspective or a radically different approach to life. Usually, if you have that, like, the relationship isn't really going to get off the ground very well in the first place. But if you suddenly like want room to change, or you've been living in a certain place and building a family and you have this idea of like, let's just start over in like the desert in Arizona and let's like move from one climate or the other, or like move away from family. She's not gonna want that. She wants stability, she wants predictability. And that doesn't mean that she's boring. She wants predictability in the sense that what she values, she wants to continue living a life that is centered around those values. So be honest, right? Be upfront. It does not serve you to pretend to be something else with a Taurus woman, because it's gonna cause problems later on. It just is. And I think the real reminder for the Taurus woman is that make sure that the person you're with them because you truly, truly love them. Don't be with someone just because you're so excited to get a head start on building the life that you want. Don't just find a husband, find a father of your children, find someone to build a home with. You have to be in love with the person, right? Don't use someone just to fit into a narrative, because that's not gonna work for anyone long term. You may have all the excitement and it's all fun and games until the novelty wears off, the kids start getting older, and then you realize, what the hell, like I'm not even friends with this person, I don't like this person. So for both people, be radically honest with yourself and be radically honest with your partner. It's gonna serve you well in the long run. TLDR though, Taurus women, incredibly awesome individuals. I hope this is helpful. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. And if you're enjoying this content, please like, please subscribe. I'm really focused on growing my YouTube channel right now, and that really helps me out a lot. Thank you.